It depends on how much sleep I've gotten. Some of those days I think I can do everything, right? And then there's other days that I think, oh, yeah, no, there may be a few too many events, and this week I'm feeling a little more tired. So, and part of it, I was a lawyer for 22 years before I came into this position, and one of the habits that gave me was that I feel that I have to always be prepared for every meeting I go to. If I could change that habit, it would probably give me more energy to push forward on some of these other opportunities. But, in all seriousness, I think I serve on a lot of different boards and commissions and subcommittees, and it's really important to me to do the job well in each of those instances. And so that's a tremendous commitment of time. And some of the boards that I'm on, they're just necessarily fascinating. So for example, BCDC, Bay Conservation and Development Corporation, I wanted to be on that ever since I was in high school back in the 60s. I went to BCDC meetings when it was first getting off the ground, and I developed a lifelong desire to get on that committee. So now I'm there, and that's fascinating, and it has a whole regional planning aspect to it that's a great augmentation to this job. I'm also vice chair of Marin Energy Authority, and that's a very technical agency, as many are, but that one particularly is in a field in which I didn't have much, if any, prior experience. And I've gotten more and more involved in that, and I think I asked them to assign me to the technical committee so I could learn even more. So that, I will jump into these extra responsibilities because I think it's important to enhance my understanding of a field, of an area, so I can be a better board member and a better leader in that area. Then there's the issues that are just near and dear to me that don't have anything to do with my committee assignments. And for me in particular, that's really taking the initiative in addressing sea level rise. And because my jurisdiction is Southern Marin, we obviously have we touch the water a lot. A lot of our Southern Marin communities are already being impacted by climate change and will continue to be impacted by sea level rise, and also the enhanced fire danger of climate change. And so I want to really get our Southern Marin communities out in front on having a conversation about how are we going to address sea level rise in particular in our communities, focusing, I think, really as a test case on our Tam Valley and Marin City communities. And so that's a very important initiative for me that I'm going to be launching in 2013 on top of all this other committee and board work that I do.